Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing X-Men 97 Season 2. This is the first 3 episodes. They just dropped today. So, I have not seen them yet. I'm going to watch them, and then I will continue making the video. So, let's go. Okay guys, I just finished episode 1. We got some good stuff. We got, good relationships between Scott, Jean, and Nathan, aka Cable. That was probably, the best thing in the episode. Other than that, we found out that that creepy lady sent them back in time instead of, actually having to, Asteroid X bring them back. But, I thought that was a bit interesting. And Morph is very, very different from 97. I know he's like that in Season 1, but I just wanted to comment because I didn't have my channel when Season 1 came out. Morph is not as good as he was in the animated series from the 1990s. Again, maybe that's just because they want to make him more likable. Because he did try to kill all the X-Men in the 90s show. So, I don't really know. What else do we got? So, one thing that I really wanted to comment about is the fact that they keep mentioning the 90s. It's starting to it's starting to tick me off. Because it's like Apocalypse, by the way, who's the main villain, if you haven't seen it, which you should see it. The video has lots of spoilers for the first 3 episodes. But, Apocalypse is, will strike them hardest in the, the most vulnerable time or whatever. And it's, the 1990s. And it's just, why do you keep mentioning the 90s? I think that was the 3rd time they did that. And, I don't know. It's just getting on my nerves. So, I'm gonna go watch episode 2 now. I'll come back when I finish. And then I'll watch episode 3 and I'll come back. But tell me your guys' thoughts on episode 1, 2, and 3. And I will be back in half an hour. Okay, so I'm halfway done with the 2nd episode. But I just want to quickly comment that Cable is a great character in this season. Sorry if you hear, jingling. It's my dog. She's running around. But anyway. Cable's a real highlight. He's really great, and yeah, he's just a great character. So Cable formed a team called X Factor, which is interesting. But anyway, Sunspot and Jubilee do not like it because they killed the One Horseman, and I'm not really sure where they're going. Like I said, I'm halfway done with the first episode. So, well, no, I'm only 10 minutes in. But, yeah, I'm very interested to see how the rest of this episode goes. And, yeah, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm at an ad break because I don't have ad-free Disney Plus, so I'm going to cover this. X Factor sucks. They double-crossed Cable, Archangel, Psylocke, and Jubilee, and Sunspot. They captured Jubilee, and Jubilee sees what they're doing in the facilities, and it's terrible. They're trapping mutants in cells, and it's tearing apart families. It's not good at all. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see Beast, Professor X, Magneto, Rogue. I want to see that team. I want to see Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's peak, but anyway, I wanted to cover that Wolverine in episode 1 is so cool, dude. And so was Cyclops. They're both such cool characters, and I'm so glad they did them justice in this season 2. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back to watching right after this ad break is over, and now I'll actually finish covering the episode. There's about 11 minutes left, which with the credits, it's probably more 7 or 8. So, yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I just finished episode 2. After Jubilee gets arrested, she escapes. She lets free all of the children mutants. We see a bunch of cool ones. One of them's completely transparent, and you can only see guts and bones, which is pretty cool. And we also get to see Cable have to struggle between what he's meant to do and what is right, which is a really cool dynamic. So, I'm excited to see where they go with that. And, we also see, the X-Men in the future go back to the 90s, which is sweet. I'm glad Well, I'm kind of confused because I thought they would be there a little bit longer than 2 episodes. Like, dang. Okay, well. Okay, so I'm looking at the title of episode 3. It says Rise of Apocalypse Part 1. We only got 3 episodes. This is episode 3, so it's gonna end on a cliffhanger. Woohoo! So fun. This episode's also only 26 minutes long. There are 3 ad breaks, unfortunately, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch episode 3, and then I'll get back to you guys at the end of the episode. Alright, so I'm in an ad break on episode 3, and so far episode 3 has been the worst episode of the whole series, in my opinion. I've been bored for a lot of the time. I think this is the first time I think I've ever skipped like 10 seconds, like skipped ahead because it was just boring. But I hope I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. The plot's kind of boring. They're just like confronting Apocalypse, and Apocalypse is doing things that he really shouldn't be because, you know, he's a bad guy, but whatever. He's torturing Logos. I don't know. It's just not really interesting me. I haven't finished the episode. I'll finish the episode, but yeah, I still got like 7 minutes left, so I will see you guys then. Okay, so maybe they were cooking because, well, they just blew up. so the whole place where they were in just blew up. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Obviously, if they survived, probably Charles or Magneto had like a ring around them so they didn't die. But yeah, that episode was kind of mid. The ending was great, I will say, but what, like, that, how do you, like, you went from such a high in episode 2 with them going home. Episode 3, you finally see, you know, Charles, Magneto, Rogue, not Gambit, rest in peace, Gambit. Remember it, but anyway, you know, we got through that whole crew, that whole high with them going home, and then you just drop to a low. Like, Apocalypse? Didn't we already do that in the 90s show? Like, I feel like we already had the Apocalypse storyline, so I'm not really sure what we're gonna go with, but, yeah, that's my thoughts with the first 3 episodes of 97 Season 2. Drop yours in the comments. I hope this video does well, because this took a really long time to record, probably like 2 hours. So, thank you for watching. If you have watched all the way, I appreciate it a lot, and I'm extremely happy. You're the best. So, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.